Well, guys, looks like it's going to be a nice day. It's good to see the blue sky and sunshine. Woo! I'm going to be working all day, or till 2:30, 8 to 2:30. Full day in horticulture, subbing as the teacher. There's that sun. Wonderful sun, misty sunshine. That's actually really pretty. Man, I gotta be inside all day. That sucks. Good at making money though, but I don't want to be inside all day. All right, back in the Bosie's parking lot. I have a few minutes before I need to be in there, so I think. Alrighty guys, I'm here in horticulture. In between AM and PM classes. AM class worked on wreaths, and that's what they're going to do this afternoon as well. With the PM class. These are always good kids that come to these classes, so that's why I choose to work in these rooms. But sitting here doing some computer work, and I'm falling asleep at the computer over here. It's just like one of those settings where you're like, your eyes are rolling. Anyway, 3 more hours left in this work day here, and then we'll head back home and do some work for myself. Actually, I'm doing some work for myself right now, but we'll head back to the office. Good to see that sun. I didn't get to spend any time out in it today, but it is definitely nice to see it. I am sleepy. I get so sleepy when I go in and stuff like that. It's just basically a lot of the time it's just babysitting. You know, you're just kind of the adult body in the room. Make sure kids aren't misbehaving and staying on task. I mean, today they made Christmas wreaths today. That's what they did the entire time I was there. So basically like 6-7 hours of just standing around watching that happen. You know, lots of conversations with the kids. I like to engage in conversation with them and find out what's happening in teenagers' lives in 2022. Tell them a little bit how it was when I was a teenager. Yeah, one of my first times in this area where I really dug it was right here by this apple orchard. You know, we were both, Susan and I, we came out here to pick apples, and we didn't live out this way then, and we were both just really blown away by this area right here. It's magical, you know. Big sky, mountains of Vermont, Hudson River in front of you. Alright guys, day 2 of subbing this week. Today I am right here in my own hometown at the local elementary school where I will be a teacher floater today. Yeah, basically I think the teachers have in-school training today, so when they're at their training, I will be covering their classroom. I kind of like doing that type of thing because I'm not with the same group of kids all day long, and you know, it's usually like for 45 minutes or something, pop in, watch them for a little bit, and then move on to the next classroom. And I think the days go a little quicker like that. This day also starts at 9 or 8:50, I'm sorry. So, you know, it's like 10 after 8 right now. Well, good morning, guys. It is about 9:30. And a bit of a slow start to the day here. I slept in a little bit today. That's because I was up late last night talking to my good friend Dean, who also lives in an RV out in Arizona, and he travels all over. He's really a nomad, you know. Anyway, we had like a 3-hour conversation last night, which put me to bed at about midnight. So yeah. A little late getting the day started today. Dean, that was fun talking to you last night, though. We always have good conversations all about life on wheels. Even though my wheels aren't moving right now. There's a lot we do have in common. Looking rather wintry, huh? Well, it is that time of year. Hopefully this is not going to amount to anything. I'm sure there'll be a little bit more over my parents' way. It's always a different world over there. And I got to go over this mountain, which is kind of scary, but you got to do what you got to do. I'm sure glad I'm not heading 2 miles or 2 hours north on the Northway today, because that would not be fun. Although I'm not really looking forward to the trip over the mountain either. As you can see, the snow is sticking a little bit more, and it's a little bit more wintry over this way. It's really not too bad up here. Not bad at all. I thought it would probably be a bit more snowy than this. Dropping down into Seatown. Roads are really good right now. It is a bit snowy over here. Actually quite beautiful, huh? I don't really mind this for a snowy day, you know, with driving like this. This is all right. And then you look over here, and that looks a little less all right, right? I guess it really depends on the road you are on. Yeah, I can see that some of this could be treacherous. Yep, I think we're going to have to kick back in the four-wheel drive. That was short-lived. Nice Christmassy scene. Yeah, this is the town I grew up in. I used to shovel out one or two places along this street. I can remember this one old lady's sidewalk. She gave me a quarter for doing this house right here, this darker house here, and then the back side, or the side over here in the back, I would do the driveway there, which is small. I think it made like $5. a regular gig though. And up here to the left we have the high school, the big school hill we call it. And it was pretty crazy to sled down that, but I think we did some of that, you know. The Indian Trail directly in front of us, the woods on the left there. And we are going to make a right here. And that used to be what we would call the swamp down in there, right behind that church. So yeah, I've lived along the Hudson River a good portion of my life. Hudson River goes right through this town here. Our main source of energy right there with the power mill down there. The dam, which is right there. Inside the dam is the hole, which is where the hippies used to swim in the 60s and 70s. Yeah. Teeny tiny little town of C. We're gonna head over to Tops, which used to be the Grand Union, otherwise known as the Grand Onion. That's what my dad would call it. And I'm gonna pick up my parents' groceries right here in town. Alright, we are here. Let's do a little shopping. You know, it says not to go out this way, but I'm going out this way. It's good. It's easier. And right now, things are kind of slow in town. I don't think anybody will mind that I went out the wrong way. Wow. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I don't get sick. I feel like I'm in a kind of a strange zone right now. I don't know if it's just the weather. All I gotta do is start thinking that I'm sick, and then I'm sick, you know. Well, I don't want to get sick, and I don't want to be sick, and I'm not sick. How's that? I am very happy that the temperature or the snow has remained at a minimum for sure. And I'm really glad that I'm able to drop these groceries off at my parents' house. Gosh, I hope they start feeling better. It's crazy. Alright, so I dropped my parents' groceries off. And now I'm heading back home. See a whole lot of Christmas decorations up. Like that Jayco. Alright guys. So guys, this road is fine today, but over the years, there's been several people that have lost their lives to this road. It's been worked on so that the turns are better and whatever they needed to do to make it so that it wasn't such a freaking death trap. Because this This can absolutely be a scary drive when there's snow and ice on this. They try to keep it, you know, just like this, especially with all of the accidents they've had over the years. Again, I'm grateful right now for just an easy trip over the mountain and back. It's weird because whatever season it's in, it just seems like it's always that, or not far away. You know, it wasn't long ago we were in the thick of summer and it was just amazing, like, you know, like weather that I adore, although this is beautiful too. But cold weather's hard living, you know. It requires a lot of preparation and a lot of not making mistakes. And it's also the season where people get sick. So welcome to my hometown. Yeah, so we don't really have any snow here. That's good. We typically do not get the snow that others get, unless it's a big snowstorm. But, like, you know, over where my parents are, they could get 3 inches of snow and we could get 0. Can't see into Vermont today, can you? Can't see any of those mountains. Just a few trees over on the other side of the river there that are higher up. Good old river. The good old river. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, I count 4 deer there. That's awesome. Yeah, life can get really tough for those guys come winter. It's a tough life being a deer. That's my take on it. Alright, a little wildlife right here in the backyard. It's a good thing always.
It's definitely like nobody has their phones, nobody's filming. It's just, that's just not part of yoga studio culture. So I will not be able to take you to my yoga class, but I think you should get cozy in the back. You can stay here, but the sun's not gonna shine on you today. Okay, bud? Alright, so Frank is snoozing and I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna package up some stickers, so I have to start by stamping the return address on the envelope.
How we doing there, 10? Huh? How you doing, buddy? We are having chicken and broccoli. Put it over some rice here. It's gonna be really good. Alright, just take my word for it, everybody.